not having sex, not having sex, not having sex. So I wasn't gonna do another dating. I wasn't gonna do another dating video. It's so funny how it's happening, man. And quite frankly, the person I'm talking about may or may not see the video. I don't. You know, I don't really care because they just gotta stop operating like this. I mean, I don't even know how to start the conversation because it's just, I can see a woman's point, but you gotta look at it from an older, established gentleman's perspective. I use that word gentleman lightly because some people may not think I'm a gentleman because I just flat out tell people, women, that that's bullshit that you're presenting. And it goes back to this. Let me just say this. I understand it's a woman's body, it's a woman's right to do what you want with your body. Okay. Number one, let me just say that. When you're out here in this dating game, and it really ain't a game, but I'm just saying that. When you're out here in this dating world, dating environment, dating process, dating game, whatever the hell you want to call it, you cannot have that unrealistic statement that you're not having sex, not having sex, not having sex.
What the fuck?
Until you get married. You can't just tell a guy that. Okay, you can tell a guy that, but that's a deal breaker for 99.9% of the dudes, man. That's older. Just any dude, even younger dudes. You can't just say I'm not having sex until I get married. We're not having sex until I get married. That's a deal killer. And then you want to have all of the other requirements and commitment from this guy. You know, you want him to be a good mate. You want him to be a good provider. You want him to be spiritually aware, or a spiritual leader, actually, not just aware. You want this guy to have all of these requirements. In other words, he got to put out, and ultimately, what guys value, and I'm not saying just what they want, but what guys value from a woman. You saying, I'm not giving you that until you put a ring on it. Okay, so you just meet a dude, you just meet a guy, and this is what you say. I don't kiss. These are adult conversations, by the way. I don't perform oral. I don't suck a dick. I don't tongue kiss. And I need you to be the guy that goes to church with me every Sunday. I need you to be the spiritual leader of the house. I need you to provide, but we ain't getting no sex. See, if you are used sex for that situation, in other words, you don't want to be one of those women who's just constantly running through men. I get that. But if you use sex in that way to say that until I get a ring, I'm not having sex anymore. If you use sex like that, you use sex for something else. You use sex to say, well, you know, I need a new car. You know, we can afford it, but you're saying, you know, I don't need a new car. So until we have sex, I mean, until you buy me a new car, I'm not having sex with you. You see how it goes? If you're using it for that purpose, you're using people. Pussy is an overvalued commodity. Everybody has it. I have not had any bad pussy. So what makes you think your pussy is so golden that I'm just finna grab a ring or finna stick around for 13 months, 2 years, 3 years, or whatever to find out that I love you enough to marry you before I have sex with you? That's just fucking stupid. I'm sorry. That's just fucking stupid, man. If you're a woman running around here, saying that, you just need to know your ass is gonna be lonely for a long ass time. And I understand if you got Jesus on your mind and that's what you're rolling with. Just understand you're gonna be lonely for a long ass time. Every woman that I've met that has told me that, it wasn't even a debate. I'm not gonna be able to do it. If you tell me 3 months, okay. You tell me 6 months, you know what I'm saying? I think that's if you really are a badass chick, shit, I can stick around 6 months, maybe even a year. I might come to the conclusion that I do love you enough to want to marry you, that, we are compatible enough that, shit, I need to lock this down. But if you're coming out the gate talking about something, we're not having sex until I get married, man, that's just stupid to me. You're overvaluing what sex really means. In my opinion, sex means a lot to a woman, more so than to a man. And there are some men like me that I value. I understand that you don't want to do that, but ain't no dude going for that. And just think about, you wait. If you do find a dude that you wait that long and then it turns out the sex ain't about shit. The sex is dull. The sex is doo-doo. It's garbage. Now what? And I think the disconnect really here is that I think the disconnect between men and women, especially these older women, the disconnect is that they believe that they can get married in 3 months.
What the?
They can meet a guy and they really believe they can marry a guy in 3 months. They believe they can marry a guy in a week. Women are still believing in this love at first sight fantasy thing. A lot of them are, especially the older women, and the ones that don't believe in that, they just believe that you can get married to a guy in 3 months, 3 weeks. It's so unrealistic, man, to me, in my opinion. And you just need to go in when you meet a guy. Just go into the relationship being a damn friend. Just try to be cool, be chill. Don't be start talking about deep conversations about, spiritually, where are you at? Are you a spiritual leader? How do you lead your family spiritually? You go to church every Sunday. That's not first week, first day, first month damn conversations. You need to just be talking about, man, what kind of ice cream do you like? You like driving Ford trucks? That kind of shit. I think the problem is they're going so fast, man. They wanna get there so fast that, someone don't even recognize it. They'll say, I'm not trying to get married to you tomorrow. I'm not trying to get married. Someone even say, I'm not trying to get married ever. But you're asking deep, down the road ass questions, and I understand you want to know who this person is, but you need to just slow down, man. Back the fuck up. Ask some normal ass questions. You know what I'm saying? Don't be sizing dude up right away for marriage, because that's all you're doing, whether you know it or realize it or not. That's really all you're doing. And it's a lot of women 45, 50 years old, that's what they're doing. They're sizing guys up for that wedding ring. You already see the Negro in a tux. And I don't know. I don't blame you. I guess that's what you down for. You know, I always tell women, tell the guy up front what you looking for. But these days, you gonna run 99% of the dudes off, and if that's fine with you to do that, okay. You keep doing that. Your ass is gonna be single for a long time. And I would say, just don't even say that. Even if you believe, if that's what you believe, that I'm not marrying you until I get a ring, don't fucking come out and just tell a dude that. Don't tell him that. You know, wait for him to try to make a move on you, and then be like, you know what, bro, I'm really not down, you know, for that. Because see, once you tell a guy that, he gonna automatically pull back. So don't tell him that. You know, you want to be honest, but don't tell a guy that deep of a process or your stand right off the bat, because he gonna pull back, and you never can tell. What I found is a lot of y'all lying like a mofo about you don't want to have sex until you get married. Because if a dude stick around long enough, and he a good dude, you'll get him some ass. So you fooling yourself. You running off good dudes with that bullshit. you run off good dudes with that bullshit when you know all along that here on this earthly world, your hormones gonna override that bullshit. You gonna end up getting that dude some ass if he stick around. So you might as well let him stick around and see what kind of dude he really is. You can talk about other things to get to know a guy without running him the fuck off with that bullshit. Cause that's all it is. That's just bullshit. You know, talking about if a guy don't go to church, and I read these profiles. You know, they be talking about godly guy. You know, you need to be going to church every Sunday. This is legitimate crap that they put on there. And I'm not saying going to church is crap, but I'm just saying that you need to stop putting shit, you know, so literally, so black and white, because relationships are organic. You can, you know, you might run into a dude that you initially don't even like him like that. He just cool with you. And I know you've experienced it before. He just cool with you. Y'all kick it, y'all hanging out. Next you know, you really liking this fool. And you ain't like the way the motherfucker chewed the first time y'all went out. Now, that's cute. But if you tell him, I don't like the way you chew, that's gonna turn him the fuck off right there. So you just shot yourself in the foot. And that's what you do every time you tell a guy, I'm not having sex till I get married. Now this last girl was really, really pretty. They all are really pretty, actually. But first off she go, well, I mean, I understand that, but I'm just not, you know, having sex. I'm walking in my Christian walk with the Lord, and I'm not having premarital sex. Okay, cool. So my take is, you know, we definitely could be friends. I mean, it ain't even gotta be no sex thing. We can just be cool, hang out, chill. You know, it ain't even gotta be no relationship. We just be cool. And she thinking like, okay, but then you go asking me questions and stuff related to relationship, like, you know, about spirituality and the Bible, and can we hang out a lot more? You know, can you come up with it? Can we go out of town? How the fuck we gonna go out of town? You gonna spend all this money, or I'm gonna spend all this money, hotel, airline flight, and whatever, and they ain't getting no ass. See, that's where they lying at right there. You know damn well that you go out there, out of town with some guy, you gonna end up getting some ass. You know, just stop with the monkey bullshit. See, I'm the kind of guy, you tell me that that you are about this, and this, I'm cool. I don't like no drama. You ain't about that. We ain't gotta do that. We can just be cool. But don't be trying to be relationship guy, asking all these deep ass. I mean, I went on a date with this girl, and I know I'm kind of rambling, but it's kind of bugged me because I went on a date with her ass. I had a fucking headache in the first 15 minutes because she's asking all these really serious questions. Now, we're already established that we just gonna be cool, we just gonna be friends, we just gonna kick it. Now you ask the motherfucker to go to church with you every Sunday. You ask the motherfucker, if you was this, would I do that? You know, if if I was sick, would you pray for me? And chick, we just friends, man. Of course I would pray for you, but why you gotta have all these deep then she wanna have a sitting at the table, right? You gotta say grace out loud. You got to say grace out loud. And I'm looking at her like, that ain't what I do.